And welcome back to another episode on WWE 2K22 as we are here in AAA. And we are here with two new, very special debuts. But time to get through these other matches to get to the new debuts, which we have a tag team match. We have Lindsay and Gran versus Joe, who no longer has a rivalry with anybody at this point, and Razor. And the winner to this is going to be Team Joe and Razor. Alright, now we have Jin Kazama and La Park, which he also doesn't have a rivalry anymore. And he's going to be going against, Mucha Lucha, Ricochet and the Fleet with Buena Girl on their side. And the winner to this is going to be Jin Kazama and La Parca. And then, of course, Ryu and Kalisto. We already know Ryu's whole thing. Winner to this is going to be Ryu picking up that win, alright. And then, of course, John Morrison and Adon. Yet, not even Adon. These are old rivalries so far. But time to move on. And your winner to this, is it John Morrison or is it Adon? Winner, Adon picking up the win. And here's our first ever special, well, I wouldn't say guest, debut, as I don't play as no one. We have King, who already finished his rivalry with Joe. Yeah, I had to remember there for a second. With Joe. And our debut, the Russian himself, Zangief. Zangief? I don't know. I never knew how to really pronounce. Is it Zangief or is it Zangief? Because I remember my uncle, Razor, he used to have a Street Fighter game. And what was her name? Rainbow Mika? She called him Zangief. But I don't know, my uncle, he pronounced it Zangief, and I hear a couple of other people who pronounce it Zangief. I don't know. But either way, you know who it is. Your way of pronouncing however you want to pronounce it, Zangief, Zongif, potato, tomato, tomato. It's all there.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 270 pounds, King. Looking out at the countless
And check out King. He is ready for tonight. I mean, this ain't his first time going against somebody who's, well, not in his own game. But this is the second time he's going against someone who's not in his own game. Against somebody he already faced in a whole different game. Well, at least one of the creators that he's faced in a whole different game. I don't know, we've seen the rivalry between King and Joe. Joe's got a couple wins. King got a couple wins. But is King ready for Zangief?
and his opponent from Russia.
Of course, you know the story about Zangief. Man wrestled bears. I realized, we had the whole bear kind of thing going on. I was like, you know what? Man wrestled bears. Let's give him a bear outfit. He's going to come out with a bear outfit. No, we can't forget about that part. Zangief ain't Zangief unless, he's wearing some kind of bear outfit. I mean, he doesn't really wear bear outfits, but I think I remember one of the games. I don't remember what Street Fighter it was, but I remember he did come out with the whole bear outfit. Like, he had the bear head. He had like these little arm pads just like these right here. But don't worry, those ain't staying on him. Those ain't staying on him. Of course, he takes them off. Because, you know, he's in his original form. By the way, I know he has just the straight up mohawk, but I couldn't find a straight up mohawk that Zangief has. So I had to put like this mohawk with the little side parts of the hairs kind of coming over the ears. It was the only way to make it kind of legit like Zangief. I mean, they had one mohawk, but it was just flat down. It was just, you know, flat down. Like, what was it? I mean, what was it? Like a buzz cut mohawk. That's what it was, a buzz cut mohawk.
He kicks out instantly. I suppose you have to take the shot, but it's still too early to wrap up this one just yet. Really just laying it in.
And I realized, you know, you can't really edit on the body anymore. You know, I remember in 20, you know, I could like go into his body and, you know, give him muscle thighs and muscle calves and everything muscle. But, you know, with the body texture I put on him, trying to make it look just like him, it wouldn't allow me to, you know, pick out some better thighs, you know. Because, you know, I remember in 20, you know, there was like those muscle thighs, it had that little crease in them for like the muscle and stuff. So I was gonna put that on him, but, you know, I realized, you know, I couldn't do it. So this was the best I got. Make him big and just make him big and hairy. And he's got to have his scars. Of course, you do see the scars. Oh, coming around with a kick to the head by King. Oh, I thought King had it there. I really thought he had it there. Oh, Zangief getting out of it. Zangief's a big guy. You know, I really wish I could make him bigger, like in Street Fighter, but, you know, this WWE make it just a little bit realistic, I guess. So this is what I got. This is what I got. This is what I was gonna put in. And ooh. Could that be it? Is that it? Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Zangief, his first win on his debut in AAA. Alright. This is gonna be a great rivalry probably between these two. Remember, this guy's all about muscle power. And Zangief is all there. But let's move on into our next match. And of course, you know who it is. A straight up rivalry between King and Armor King, but he did team up with King until the younger brother of Armor King came out, and that was this Armor King, Craig Murdoch. And I can't wait to see this, to know that we got this rivalry building up again. King handled his thing with Zangief. I don't think he's gonna be out here anytime soon to probably even, I wouldn't even know who he would help out. Would he help Armor King, the younger brother to King's mentor Armor King, or is he gonna help his, I don't know, would they still be tag? Nah, I feel like they'll be former tag team now. I don't know, but will he help his partner, Craig Murdoch? And this is going to be a great rivalry because, I mean, I feel like I shouldn't really tell the story, but the people, I mean, for the people who, you know, don't really know much about Tekken or anything, if I can remember on what I could recall, you know, Craig Murdoch you know, he was an unstoppable guy in one of his, I guess, I wouldn't know what to call it, I guess wrestling events. 4 years in a row, unstoppable, just straight up wins. One day he went to a bar. I guess he was slacking at going to matches and stuff. I'm trying to remember. So, you know, forgive me if I get like half of the facts wrong, or yeah, half the facts wrong. But, you know, he went to a bar. I think it had to do something with, I guess the business letting him go or cutting him down on some money or something like that. And, well, he got crazy. He went on a rampage in the bar, and he ended up killing somebody. And that person that he killed was no other than Armor King's older brother, Armor King. And then he was supposed to go, he was supposed to go to prison for about 10 years. I think he got let out on the 2nd year though. Yeah, I think he did 2 years. He got let out. Someone, I guess, paid his I wouldn't know what to call it, pay thing, let him out early, and gave him a spot to go meet him at. And so far that we knew, it was King. King wanted his revenge because of what Craig did, you know, took out his mentor, Armor King. So they fought. They put each other into the hospital. And trying to really remember. I'm really trying to remember. I know it had to do something. It had to really do with something. I forgot what it was. But eventually, I think King... No, it was Armor King and Murdoch who put each other in the hospital. King beat Murdoch so bad that he put him in the hospital, visited him in the hospital, and was going to finish it off. But he realized he had a family who, well, of course, if you're a family person, you're a family person. We all know you probably care for your family. So King let him go on that one. He waited for him to get all better and to face him again. Well, eventually, you know, going all through all that, eventually they started tag teaming. They started going again. Actually, it started with Murdoch, you know, trying to get in King, trying to get his attention. King wanted nothing to do with it. And eventually he wore Armor King's, the dead Armor King, the older brother to Armor King too. He wore his Jaguar mask in one of the matches. And after he won the match, he picked up the mic, he looked into the camera, and he said, "King, you're next," and basically went for King. And then they did what they did. Eventually they became tag partners because, you know, they earned so much respect in their match. And then that's when, well, Armor King's younger brother came along. He jumped him in the backstage. He did what he needed to do. Eventually, you know, Craig Murdoch, he went to the grave to the original Armor King, the older Armor King. And, you know, he wanted to make sure, you know, he killed him, so he had to make sure the body was there. So he undug Armor King, realized the body's still there, wanted to know on who this Armor King was, and little did he know it was really Armor King's younger brother, Armor King, of course. So Armor King 2, and then they went at it. They put both each other into the hospital. Craig Murdoch woke up first. He was going to finish off Armor King, but King stopped him, told him that if he wanted the match, then wait for them to be fully, you know, healed and all that, and they'll get the match. Well, little to know, you know, when they finally all healed up, they got the match. Except for it was a career versus a mask match. If Armor King won, Craig would be out of wrestling or fighting forever. But if Craig Murdoch won, Armor King had to take off his mask. I guess, I don't know. I haven't played the game to that part. I think that's the farthest I ever gotten. Or no. It was the 7th one I never got into. 7th Tekken I never really got into. The other Tekkens I did finally get to due to one of my other friends having it. Oh, and the knees up from Craig Murdoch. So eventually, I guess there could be 2 ways that you could probably play it. You could actually play as Craig Murdoch and I guess purposely lose and I guess make Craig no longer have a career of fighting, or you win and well, Armor King takes off his mask, but we still don't get to see what his face looks like. Of course, all I know is that he has long hair. That's all I know. But so far, you know, it was good stuff. That's all I can really remember from these two. So, you know, Craig, you know, he did a couple things. And, oh, and I thought Armor King actually had it there. Okay. But another thing I realized that Murdoch is based off of 2 guys. I forgot the first guy. But the first guy is from Australia. And he did serve some time in prison. I forgot his name. I gotta remember his name. Oh my goodness. Armor King picking up the win. I know I've been talking. I haven't got the chance. But, you know, I was trying to tell y'all. Tell whoever, you know, doesn't know the story to this. To these 2, you know, the story. Oh, is there respect coming in? I'm seeing respect, but I'm not sure on how this is gonna go. Yeah, but you know, he's based off of 2 guys. A guy who's actually from Australia and did serve some time, just like Craig. And he's also based off of Bill Goldberg. He's got the spear, he's got the jackhammer, and he says you're next, of course, like I said in the story. Well, and so far that's all I know. I may have gotten probably most of it wrong. I'm most likely am probably wrong to half of that story. I feel like there's something I'm missing in there, but I do know most of the story. I mean, Tekken was one of my favorite games I like to play. But Armor King picking up the win. Craig Murdoch just couldn't get a win over on his first debut. Zangief did, but definitely not Craig Murdoch. But maybe next week he probably get a win. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see on how that goes. And then we have the main event for, I honestly forgot what the title is called, but a gold title. And the winner to this is going to be Phantasm. Phantasm picking up the win, still, whatever title that is, champion. But, you know, I got the 2 guys in. I got Zangief, I got Craig Murdoch. We got the rivalries kind of building up already. Of course, you know, I hope you enjoyed this match. You know, I hope I didn't really, you know, bore too much into the whole story between, you know, Armor King and King, and well, also King. But, you know, these are two, you know, different fighters from different games. Why these 2 are, well, fighters in the same game. But, you know, for the people who don't know anything about Tekken, for the people who don't know the story behind Craig Murdoch, Armor King, and King, you know, I thought I'd slide it in, you know, get what I remember out there. So, like, y'all know the rivalry that's already between these 2, and to know, you know, we're getting back into that rivalry again. As for King, he has a whole different rivalry with a whole different guy from a whole different game. As we have a Tekken Jaguar versus a Russian who loves to fight bears in Russia. So, to know that Mexican luchador who has a Jaguar face is absolutely nothing compared to what he's already faced to actual bears who are not even people, they're actual bears. Now for Armor King and Craig Murdoch here, I feel a very good rivalry building up. Even though there was some respect in the end of the match, I feel like this is about to lead to something, because knowing Craig Murdoch, this ain't it. This is definitely not over with. This is just the beginning, because in the rest of this, I feel like Craig Murdoch is about to dominate in this whole division. But until then, I will catch y'all next time. I hope you like this video. For the people who didn't know, about Armor King Craig, I hope you enjoyed what I was, saying about them. Of course, the person who requests Zangief and Craig, I'm pretty sure you already know the story to those two. Well, to the Armor King and Craig, not Zangief. But leave a like, comment down below anything else you may want to see, any more debuts on AAA. So far I'm actually seeing 2 matches with the best rivalries of each one. But until then, I will catch y'all next time on another episode of AAA. Peace, one love.